When it comes to budget wireless earbuds, there are definitely a lot to choose from. But today I want to show you the set I'm extremely happy with. These are the SoundPeats Free2 Classic and they're only $30. For that price, you might be wondering whether these sound good or not. Well, I've been listening to the Free2 Classic quite a bit lately and I've got to tell you I'm really impressed. So let me tell you about some of the main features first. The Free2 Classic come packaged in a fairly small box, so you know these are going to be tiny. The charging case has this cool leather texture that I've not seen on other brands. It still feels like plastic, but I like the pattern, not necessarily for the looks, but for the extra grip it provides. In the package, the SoundPeats Free2 Classic come with a USB-C cable, charging case, extra silicone tips, and an instruction manual. But let's get these set up with my iPhone. The first thing to do is peel off the plastic on the electrical contacts. Then place both earbuds back into the case to charge. The red LEDs inside will light up and it will take about 1.5 hours to charge fully if the batteries are dead. On the other hand, the charging case itself takes 2 hours to fully recharge. But let's get these connected to my iPhone. I'll start by taking both earbuds out of the case.
Power on. Pairing.
Then, with Bluetooth turned on, I'll go to my Bluetooth settings and tap on Free2 Classic when it appears at the bottom of the device list. If you happen to be on Android, the connection process is very similar. You can also tell which earbud is left or right by the tiny icon imprinted on the plastic shell. But you should be able to tell left from right when taking these straight out of the case. As far as the sound quality goes, I really like these. They sound really good for only $30. To me, the Free2 Classics provide a nice full range sound. And when I say full range, I mean there's decent bass when listening to music. Mid to high frequencies usually aren't a problem on most earbuds, but getting good solid bass like this is sometimes hard to find, even in some more expensive brands. With the Free2 Classics, I get a really satisfying experience while listening. It's hard for me to describe sound, but the best way to put it is that I don't feel like I'm missing anything from my music. The bass is tight and present, and it just makes me want to listen more. I have to say it sounds really nice. It'll be hard to find something that sounds this good at this low of a price. These don't offer noise cancellation, but with the silicone tips, it actually cuts out a lot of ambient noise around me. And they feel nice and secure in my ear. On a single charge, the Free2 Classic will run for 8 hours, and I can also make calls on these. So I'm going to hit the road and give you a little test of the built-in microphone.
Okay, so here I'm going to try to simulate what it sounds like when I'm on a phone call. I'm just driving in my car. I'm going about 50 miles an hour with the windows closed. I'm going to open them up, and I'm going to open up the sunroof as well, just so you can hear what it sounds like with all the road noise and the wind noise going on. Again, this is just to simulate what a phone call sounds like using these earbuds, and hopefully you can get a good idea of what you will sound like when you're talking to someone while you're driving your car.
The SoundPeats Free2 Classic also has touch control, so pressing once on the right earbud will increase the volume, while the left will decrease the sound level. To answer a call, double press either button. There's a diagram of all the button functions in the manual, so I'm not going to go over all of them here. You can also just use one earbud at a time if you like. There's lots of occasions where I'll just wear one so I can hear what's going on around me and still be able to hear people talking. And if you ever have connection problems or when only one earbud works, a reset can help fix that. To reset the SoundPeats Free2 Classic, I'll go to the Bluetooth information settings for these earbuds. Then tap on Forget this device. At the bottom of the screen, I'll tap Forget Device to confirm. Now place both earbuds back in the charging case. Here, press and hold both earbud buttons for about 10 seconds, or until you see the LEDs flash red and white twice. These are now reset and I can start the Bluetooth connection process again. I can already tell the Free2 Classics are going to be the earbuds I grab when I want to listen to music. And if you want great sounding wireless earbuds at an awesome price, I think you should give the SoundPeats Free2 Classic a try. I've listed these in the description so you know where to pick up a set. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all my weekly videos.